Hey everyone! Today we're going to be doing a salad makeup based off of a troll from Homestuck again, named Karkat. It could probably be used for Kankri or Signless, but for now it's going to be Karkat. So, some of the stuff I got is fairly new, aka I got it from a friend. And first thing we're going to actually start with is putting on our wig cap, because you don't want any of this in your hair, and it personally looks a lot better finished product without your hair being in the way. So I'm just going to quickly put this on, like so. I've gotten so better at this. I also have another light, a light right above me, kinda, and a mirror right in front of me. So if you see me looking straight ahead and doing my makeup, it's because there's a mirror right behind the camera. So first thing we're going to do, everybody knows Karkat doesn't sleep at all. So we're going to add a little bit of gray eyeshadow, and we're going to put it right under our eyes. And if it smudges, then we can just even that out a little bit better with our fingers. It doesn't have to be too dark, it just has to be there. Okay, I actually didn't put any of that on the brush at all. Any gray is fine, because I don't really have a lot of stuff like other YouTube artists that usually do makeup, because I personally can't afford it. So the whole point of my videos is to do makeup stuff that's easy for people to actually afford or can do, and one of the things I'm going to be using is actually a paintbrush, so that's later. Next we're going to grab any type of red liner, pencil. I mean, this is lip liner, so it's okay. So we're going to lightly press right here and do a small line. It doesn't have to be perfect because it's actually going to be covered up. This is just for future detailing. It might look weird, it might feel weird, but it's actually way easier to put on. Next, what I have is liquid eyeshadow. It's kind of gray. So we're just going to put this on our eyelids right here. If you don't have this, it's okay. But this is what I had lying around my house. So, yeah. I actually gave this to a friend and she gave it back to me. I mean, she only used this for like Gamzee cosplay. It's going to take a little while to dry. So I'm going to come back after this is dry and I've done the other eye and that's dry. Okay, gray is done. So next, we're actually going to get a different shade of gray. The middle one right here. Any type of gray is like, it looks more like a charcoal. I used to have that type of eyeshadow before it kind of exploded over the bottom of my bag one accidental day. So I don't have that anymore, but luckily I have more. And I just got this today. Yeah, I got that from the dollar store. Dollar stores are great to finding all sorts of different colors. So we're going to put our other gray, our lighter gray, over the darker gray now. Just make sure it's not all over the place like I've done on the other eye. And if you feel like you need to touch up the bangs, you can do that after. Because it really doesn't really matter as long as they're not too dark. Like, I might touch them up a little bit after I'm done all this. or it might not, because I have other plans. So I don't have really a good crease gold line brush, so I'm just going to be using the end of this on our black, very lightly though, and then we're just going to put it over the fold. If you don't have this, I'm so sorry, but just try your best, or you can skip the step. If you want to skip any steps, that's okay. This is just my interpretation of it. Just get a little bit here. Okay, I messed up a little. Makeup's all about messing up. You don't sweat. You learn slowly. I mean, I personally, I always been teaching myself how to do my own makeup. So, as you can tell, I make a lot of mistakes. So it's going to look something like that. Make sure you don't wipe it. It also looks like you have a black eye, which you don't want at all. Now, we're going to add some eyeliner. We're just going to put it just over where our eyelashes touches our eyelids, very lightly. I'm not even doing a good job at this, I'm sorry. But we're just going to put on our eyelids, not off at all. Not this time. Which some of you like to do wing eyeliners. I mean, wing eyeliners are fantastic if they're done properly. And if they're not, then they're not. You can always try to fix them. I suggest, if you're ever doing wing eyeliner, start with just the eyeliner first, and then you can fix it, so it's a little bit better. Not have to worry about your eyeshadow at all. Okay, next is kinda tricky. I have this Fancy Makers Stars and Snipes, and I'm going to use the red right here with the tip of this. Like, I found this, so it works really well. And we're actually going to be putting it underneath our eye. And towards that red line that we made. We can make it a little bit longer. We want to make it a little bit longer because we're going to be adding a little bit more detail after this. So do the other one and then come back to the other eye. Next, we're going to, I actually had to Google, if you're doing this, you want to Google homesick blood aspect in the images. And just look for the blood, because this is what we're doing next. So we're going to start with the long line right in the middle, right here. And we're going to have slightly shorter one, and even shorter. If they need to be a little bit longer, then they need to be a little bit longer. It doesn't really matter, especially the longer, the middle one. If this needs to be longer too, then go ahead and fix it. Just make sure you don't mess up like I did. And it'll be like that. Now, again, for the other eye. Okay. Both our eyes are done, so this looks pretty cool, doesn't it? I added a little bit more black under here. And now we're going to take off the wig cap because we don't need it anymore. For those of you who want to do like mascara or eyeliner, like on the waterlines, I suggest doing it first. For the mascara, like you probably saw in my last video, I put in my bra. That's to heat it up. So this is questionable. You have a choice to do it or not. Don't worry about your hair quite yet. I'm just going to do a little bit, just to make it stand out a little bit more. Again, you don't have to do this, but I want to. Because glamorous Karkat is fabulous Karkat. And we all want Karkat to be fabulous, don't we? If your hair is sticking up oddly, you can fix that. So, I have this jumbo eyeshadow stick, and it's black. But we're not going to be using it for eyeshadow because our eyes are done. Instead, we're just going to put it on our lips. Doesn't have to be perfect, as long as it's on your lips. As the makeup professionals put more on her lips. Next, we're going to get the gray that we had on our eyes, and we're going to get a brush. Not like that, like this. Or any type of like floofy brush like this. And you're going to get some onto the brush, and we're going to dab it on our lips. This is also very good for any like Rose cosplayers, or Roxy, or anyone who has black lips. It's not really gray as I like, so I'm going to add a little bit of white. And now we're going to do something interesting. We're going to grab some lip gloss, or any type of red that you have that's not really dark, and we're going to put it just on our inner lips. If it doesn't come out well, that's okay. But we want a little bit of red. Okay. Our lips are done. Our eyes are done. All this really matters is our hair right now. So fix up your hair or your wig however you like. I am only using my real hair right now because my hair actually kind of matches my makeup right now. And I always like to accessorize, so I'm going to put a headband. You don't have to, but this is my headband and it's very pretty. And then we're done. And we look, and this is like really fancy girly Karkat if they ever went God's here, or they just want to feel pretty and Kanaya come to them. Kanaya Rose. I can actually see that a lot. So hope you like this video. Leave a like and comment and subscribe. Let me know if there's any other kinds that characters that you want me to do. Tomorrow, I actually have a small surprise. I'm having a friend over, hopefully, and we're going to be doing each other's makeup. I haven't told her that part yet, but I'm going to be doing hers, and I'm going to be let her do mine. So, friend, if you're watching this, surprise! Hopefully, both of us will end up okay.